What's up, y'all? So, popcorn preaching. So, God gave me today's popcorn preaching while my wife and I were getting some pictures taken at church. The pictures were taken outside, and as my wife was we were done getting the pictures taken, we're walking away from the little thing that they had set up to get the pictures done, and there was like some snow and some ice, and just not real good footing. And a brother at church kind of unhesitantly was like, "Oh, hey, here's Sister Melissa," and offered his arm so that she didn't slip. And so here she is, I've got, one of her arms, and she's kind of leaning on him with her other arm because she had on her church shoes and they weren't made for tromping through the snow. Um, and it was in that circumstance that God gave me today's popcorn preaching. That brother at church, he just saw an opportunity to help. He just saw an opportunity to make sure somebody was okay. Of course, I'm grateful that he was doing that for my wife. But God brought to my mind how in Mark chapter 10, Jesus said that the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve. And just like that brother did today at church, he served my wife by, just making sure she had steady footing. A lot of times that's how God wants us to be as well. Serving God doesn't have to be this big, hey, you got a microphone and preach in. It doesn't have to be doing this great, big, huge, awesome work that, is, people are going to be like, fall down and just, oh, God is so amazing and all that. A lot of times, God calls us to serve in ways that they're really very, very easy. They're really very, very something we might be indifferent about. This brother, he probably wouldn't even consider offering his arm to my wife as him serving. But a lot of times, that's how it is when we're serving God. When we're doing things that God tells us to do, we have no idea the impact that that's going to make on somebody else. It could really make a huge impact on their life. Just like if my wife slipped, that could have been crazy, but she didn't, because somebody was willing to say, hey, I'm here. Let me just help you out. It's not a big deal. So I want to encourage you today. Just do what God tells you to do and serve, and let him take care of the effects of your service. God bless you.